few times. How many, in fact?
Well, I've been to America 8 times, and all of those times incorporated a trip to Canada and America.
Yeah. Well, out there they're quite assumed to be pensum enthusiasts. Tell me, how do their pigeons rate with the British birds, in your opinion?
Well, there's quite a lot of enthusiastic fanciers that are over there,
yeah,
and a lot hold Bill Pensum in very high regard.
Yeah.
It's just the minority that through jealousy are his critics. But the pigeon fancy in general, they have some very, very good pigeons over there. Collectively, they got a little bit to learn. I find that in the main, the American pigeon fanciers leave a little bit to be desired when it comes to management. They just haven't got that necessary knowledge of how to handle the pigeons and how to get the best out of them.
Do you think that little extra went when Bill Pensum died? Do you think they needed the tutor again?
I think had Bill Pensum been around today and still been in America to advise these people, I think it would be beneficial to them to have had Bill around to show them how to manage a kit and how to fly them and get collective performance. Individually, they've got some fantastic pigeons, but collectively, what I find, there's much to be desired. And bear in mind, I've just come back from America and British Columbia now.
How long did you spend out there?
44 kits of pigeons.
How long was you out there, Bill?
So I am in a position to make a comment on this.
Out of the 44 kits, what was the ratio of good and bad, in your opinion?
More bad than good.
More bad than good?
Yeah.
What do you put this down to? Lack of dedication, do you think?
Well, dedication comes into it, yes, but knowledge. One of the biggest handicaps the American fanciers got, the enthusiasm there, but the big handicap in as much, as far as I can see, we got too many do-gooders over there that seem to write at great length. They're fantastic writers, but they can only write about it, they can't show people. What the American people are looking for is the guidance in as much as people to show, not tell.
It's been said in books and by people who have visited here that the Americans are hung up on pedigrees. Is there any truth in this?
Well, they are bogged down on pedigrees, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
But as I say to these people when I was over there, pedigrees are very important. I wouldn't breed up a pigeon that hasn't got a pedigree. But I don't go shouting about pedigrees and showing people pedigrees of certain pigeons in the background. To me, the pedigree of the breeder is much more important than the paper pedigree of the pigeon.
So obviously the pigeon comes first, the pedigree second? Is that what you honestly think?
Well, the pigeons, in some cases the pigeons come first, but in some cases you go to lots and they bring out a bunch of photographs and a bunch of pedigrees, and all they're concerned about is going back generations to pigeons that primarily, or supposedly, first of all, came from Pensum, or in certain cases, direct from England. Now, the pigeons direct from England are so far removed and they've been through so many hands and mated from so many different pairs, they should now be talking about what their own capabilities are and what they are capable of producing, thereby putting the pigeons into the air and the bloody paper pedigrees away in the drawer and just keeping them for reference and let the pigeons do the talking for them.